Just realized another number that you guys may be seeing. This was added recently, but as the tooltip says, this is the cost basis, but it excludes realized gains and losses. It's the pure acquisition cost of the remaining shares. The reason why this was added is because over time, you'll buy and sell a lot more shares, and you'll have some realized gains and realized losses in there as well. Well, this number basically excludes the gains and losses so you can get a straight up cost basis without any of those numbers messing with it. And the reason why that messes with it is because it's following a first in, first out principle. So something that can really jerk around the numbers is if you happen to buy a stock for like $50 a share, but you end up selling it down the road. And I know this goes against, the whole philosophy of never selling below your cost basis, but it happens. People do it. Um, Sometimes they accidentally do it and they didn't mean to because they can't get out of the option position or whatever the case may be. But in any case, if you bought it at 50 and sold it for 10, but your average cost basis is only like 20, it's not that 50 that you originally bought it for. Well, first in, first out will actually show it as if you did lose the $40 difference. So this cost basis without that first in, first out mess paints an easier to look at picture. Because overall, once you average that out, you won't have experienced that huge loss at the beginning. It's confusing, I know, but that's how first in, first out works. It doesn't take your average cost basis. It actually shows a loss based off of whatever the initial shares that you bought were. And Schwab actually goes by this. A lot of brokerages actually go by this to calculate your realized gain and losses. It goes off of the first in, first out accounting principle. This is not tax advice by any means, but that's what this number is for. For all intents and purposes, you mainly can just ignore this one. These three are the primary bread and butter, but this just gave another level of accuracy based off of, whatever history that this stock ticker had gone. Because some of the stock tickers that I've been trading, for almost, a few years now. So it has a lot of history, a lot of realized gains, losses, a lot of option premium, a lot of dividend, just a whole mess of stuff. So this was to get a finer level of granularity and accuracy is why this field was added. But like I said, for the most part, you can ignore it. Thanks for watching. Create your free account today at myatmm.com. No credit card required.